The question one. The question one is, what is the purpose of policy check feature on FortiManager? The question asks, the administrator has assigned a global policy package to a new ADOM called ADOM. What will happen if administrator tries to create the new policy package in ADOM 1? What are the two outcomes? And in the event that the secondary FortiManager device falls, which action must perform return the FortiManager HA working state? Our last question today, how will FortiManager try to get updates for antivirus and IPS? Hello everyone, welcome to today's training. Today training about Fortinet NSE5 FortiManager training. Before the training, I want to give some information about 591lab. 591lab.com, pronunciated as 591lab, is the top IT training and certification exam brand in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. Our mission at 591lab is the top provide our client with exceptional exam preparation experience for certification in Cisco, Huawei, Aruba, Juniper, Palo Alto, and Fortinet exam tracks. Let's start to today's training agenda. This agenda is covered. Today's agenda is covered FortiManager policy check feature, and then we will discuss about ADOM and global policy package, and then we will discuss ADOM revision and FortiManager HA status, and finally we will discuss FortiManager updates for antivirus and IPS system. Generally, we will do lab on the EVNG platforms. I have some FortiManager test lab and some FortiGate as well we have. Let's start the question one. The question one is, what is the purpose of policy check feature on FortiManager? To find and merge duplicate policy package, to find provide recommendation for optimizing policy package, find provide recommendation to combine multiple separate policy package into one common policy package, and D, to find delete disable firewall policy in the policy package. Let's turn and let's quick review to the lab, and this lab is preparing to find the right answer. Yes, I connected to my FortiManager, and as you can see, we have some ADOM. Maybe we will change to some ADOM configuration, but I want to show some trick about the policy and the package. You can see many tabs, and click the policy and objects, and you can reach the policy and object package. First of all, I want to give some information about the policy check. A policy checks looks for consistency and conflicts in the policy package. Actually, it helps you to optimize firewall rules to potentially reduce the size of policy package database. That means it provides recommendation, not change or not changing anything. It's just only give the recommendation, and this algorithm working based on the source and destination interface policy object, and source and destination address policy and object, and service and schedule policy object. And I think you should know the policy check for duplicating, shadowing, overlap, and orphaning. Orphaning means where an object has been defined but has not been used anywhere. In that case, we call orphaning. An overlap meaning where one object partially overlaps another object of the same type. Shadowing, where one object completely shadow another object of same type. Duplication means where two objects have identical definition. Okay? And where is the policy check? Policy checks under the policy package. You can see many tabs: new colon, new folder, move, edit, delay, policy revision, and policy check. Click the policy check. You see perform policy check and view last policy check results and perform policy check. When you click, you can see the result. I have actually the two rules, and the two rules matching to some implicit policy. Implicit policy mean or more about the shadowing, and the policy check results addresses to that problem. The one policies may be shadowed by this policy. Yeah, it is really great, cool set. And turn the question, let's find the answer. Yeah, let's find the answer. The answer is to find and provide recommendation is important for optimizing policy, the package. And the answer is B. Let's continue to another question. Another question. Question 2. An administrator has assigned a global policy package to new ADOM called ADOM 1. It is now important. And what will happen if the administrator tries to create new policy package in ADOM 1? Let's turn the labs and trying to creating the new ADOM and creating the some policy on the global policy, and what is the reaction after creating to some policy on the global policy package. Yeah, I connected to the FortiManager again and click the ADOM and turn the root ADOM. And after turn the root ADOM and click the FortiManager icon, you can see many tabs: Device Manager, the Policy Object, an AP Manager about the access point. The VPN Manager is about the VPN profile and the VPN configuration. The FortiGuard about the FortiGuard settings, and the FortiSwitch Manager about the switching, and Extender Manager is about the FortiExtender. FortiExtender 3G or 4G connection, we are using it. And I want to show the system settings, and when we click the system settings, you can see some tabs: dashboard, all ADOM, network, and HA, admin, certification, event log, task monitor, and advanced. And we clicked all ADOM. Actually, it is training version, so I have some limited configuration flexibility for that training. So sometimes I can show limited configuration about the question. So right now I want to show how to edit the new ADOM. You can create a new ADOM and writing the name and description and this, what is your central management motivation, you can write, and okay. It is very easy to creating new ADOM. I created the new ADOM new for that cases, and turn ADOM new. and policy and objects. Yeah, we are some policy, as you can see. If you remember, the question asked what is the reaction on creating the global policy. Let's turn the global policy. For example, when term the global ADOM has some policy package. Let's modify the new global policy header policy. Maybe you can write new create test 59 one lab. For example, it's not important, it's just understanding the reaction. Okay. Oh, comments changing notes is necessary. Test for PC. Okay. Yeah, I created the header policy and then sorry for that. And click assignment. When you click assignment, first of all, you should be adding the ADOM. Click the ADOM new. Right now we are working on the global database, global ADOM. And okay, these important things. Assign the policy package. All policy package you can add, or all policy package except specified one you can do that and specify policy package to assign. Yeah. And the action, click and the action assign. Yeah, great. There is no error and the success is 1. Assign the global policy package to the new ADOM. Let's turn to another ADOM. Yep. You can see the header policy. Let's turn the question and answer. The question asks, the administrator has assigned a global policy package to a new ADOM called ADOM. What will happen if administrator tries to create the new policy package in ADOM 1? Yeah, the answer is the C. When the new policy package is created, FortiManager automatically assigns the global policy package to the new policy package. Let's continue to another question. Another question is about the ADOM revision. What are 2 outcomes of ADOM revision? Before the logging, I want to give some information about the ADOM revision, but let's turn the lab. Yeah, connected to the FortiManager, you can see some tabs on the top layer, the ADOM revision. But first of all, I want to give some information about the ADOM revision. ADOM revision is basically that means the backup process. And ADOM revision saves the policy package and objects locally on the FortiManager. You can create a new ADOM revision, by the way, with difference between revision or revert the specific ADOM revision. Yeah, you can do that. And additional settings under the right now you can see under the ADOM revision. Let's create into something. Then click the ADOM revision. Right now we are under the global database, create news. But first of all, I want to show the setting, but yeah, create the new revision. 59 lab revision 1. It is important additional configuration, but then I want to show and the view revision difference. You can click the more things, more revision, or maybe you can download, by the way. Another things, when you click the edit these settings, lock from auto deleting, it is the lock. That means it is not deleted or auto deleting. Okay, you can see some setting feature. When you click the some settings, you can find additional revisional settings. Auto revision, it is right now open, you can close, but if you open the revision, auto revision, you can select the methods, delete methods, maybe your last revision number or maybe days. You can select whatever you want. So it is the lock configuration is more understandable for that configuration. Let's turn the question again. What are the two outcomes? And two outcomes is ADOM revision can save current state all policy package, not all whole ADOM, just only save the policy package. So C is not wrong, A is not right, B is right, and ADOM revision can significantly increase the size of configuration backups. Yeah, because it's the backup on the locally on the FortiManager. So ADOM revision can significantly increase the size of configuration backup. Let's continue another question. Another question is, in the event that the secondary FortiManager device fall, which action must perform return the FortiManager HA working state? Let's turn our FortiManager GUI, and I want to show the FortiManager HA configuration steps. Now open the FortiManager and system settings. System settings, as you remember, we have some features and the HA features in here, and the failure mode, manual and operation mode. You can select standalone, primary, secondary, and what is your peer IP, what's your cluster ID, and what is heartbeat interval, what is failover threshold. When you click the VRRP, you can select the VRRP interface or virtual IP. You have some additional configuration type. But the question is more about the HA failure behavior. We should know some HA failure behavior. If the primary FortiManager fails, there are two failure modes, the manual and VRRP, right? The manual means they must manually reconfigure one of the secondary devices to become two primary devices. Yeah, it is the pure configuration tab, and must reconfigure all the other secondary devices to point to the new primary devices. Don't need the reboot devices when promoting from secondary to primary. If the secondary FortiManager fails, our question is more about that. You can reconfigure the primary device to remove the pure IP of the fail scenario and leave the configuration so that when the secondary device comes online, it can resynchronize with the primary. Let's turn the question again. The question is, the secondary FortiManager device failed. As I said that, reconfigure the primary device, remove the pure IP of the fail. So the answer is C. Let's continue our last question. Our last question today: how will FortiManager try to get updates for antivirus and IPS? It is actually the more about the FortiGuard, the settings. Right now I want to show you. Let's turn to our lab. Yep. When you click the FortiManager icon again, and you can see the FortiGuard, and you click the FortiGuard settings, we have some tabs: license, status, package management, query server management, server image, download prioritization. But we are more interested in the setting tabs. The setting tabs enable communication with the FortiGuard server, and after click that, you can select communication with which FortiGuard server, the global server or server located in the US only. And you can see enable antivirus and IPS services. Let's click to this one, and you can select which FortiGate version you want to get antivirus services and IP services. And some server override mode you can see. And we have some more additional settings. But apply. Yeah, we apply it, and let's run to our common diagnosis. Update view server list and FDS. Yeah, you can see that some server, it is the default server, is US based at the FortiGuard server. Actually, it's select from the list of configure override servers or the public FDN server is selected this one. Let's turn the question again. Yeah, how will FortiManager try to get updates? Yeah, open some FortiGuard settings, and as you remember, we have some list, and from list of configure override server or public FDN server. Thanks so much for this training. Let's see another training. Bye bye.